What's up, everybody? My name is Romay. I'm also a real estate agent. Got my license 6 months ago. I stumbled across a channel by Brian Casella. He's based out of Southern California. Super helpful. I learned a lot from that guy. Kudos to him, And based off of what I learned from him, what I see him do, I realized, some things are different. How he's doing business, where he's at in his career, and how he started are completely different from where I am. And I realized it clicked. It's just not me, but there are a lot of other real estate agents who are in the same position as me. Position am I in? I have another full-time job, which actually puts bread on the table. It's an 8 to 5 job. Now, I'm very lucky. That job pays extremely well. Like, I'm already living a lavish life. But, at the end of the day, I'm still answerable to my boss. My salary, my commission, my promotions, everything is dependent upon her opinion, her view of me. So I ended up getting my license. I got it last July. It's been about 7-8 months. And I wanted to start my own series or channel where I could share some of the things that I've learned by managing 2 careers, a full-time job and my business, which is of being a real estate agent, which by the end of 2018, December 31st, 2018, I want to take off so that all my income is derived from this business. And I realized that, being a real estate agent, in order to be a successful real estate agent, there are 3 components you have to master. Time management, number 1. Number 2, prospecting. And number 3, taking action. I'll dive into the other 2 later on. My biggest issue with me is time management. Having a full-time job from 8 to 5, and then, after work, I come home. As soon as I come home, it takes me about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Come home, wash my face, grab a snack, pump myself up, put on my headset, and I'm off calling. It's very tough because you can't call people until 9 p.m. at night. You have a couple of hours. You gotta realize that people you call also have full-time jobs. Most of them 8 to 5, especially in the neighborhood that I'm prospecting. They also come home tired. They don't want to have people calling them and selling them stuff. But as a real estate professional, I gotta put all those assumptions to the side, look at the reality, and start calling. If it's good, well and good. If it's bad, push it to the side. I'll move forward. It's been a slow process. Every day I re-strategize. Previously, I used to call in the evening. Then I started doing all my calling. I tried it for about 8 to 12 weeks. It didn't work out. I started calling. Then on the weekends, I decided I'm not going to call on the weekdays. I'm just going to practice my scripts. I'm going to role play. I'm going to start calling and door knocking on the weekdays. That worked. No doubt. But what I realized? Working 2 days full-fledged is not enough if I want to have my business take off at the end of 2018. So what I'm trying to get at is, by sharing my personal experience with you, is it's not going to be easy. If you want to be a full-time real estate agent, but at the same time you got to provide food for your family, put food on the table, you got to juggle 2 jobs. It's going to take twice as long. But I can guarantee you, based on my experience, that little by little, every day, I've been doing an hour every day for the past 7-8 months. Some days I'll be able to put in 2 hours, 3 hours maximum. That was 3 was really pushing it. What I'm trying to tell you is, little by little, every day will get you the end result. It will pay off. My fight isn't over. I still gotta do the full-time job and the business, but now I can see the results. after 7 months. You know, most of the people you come across, oh, I did 20 listings my first year. I did a couple million first year. I did so many listings here, so many buyers in the first year. You know, well and good. You gotta understand those people had different circumstances than you. 99% of the time, that's the case. They probably had somebody else paying for the food on the table. They probably had a spouse, their parents taking care of them. So just rest assured, just because you aren't able to do 50 listings in your first year, or maybe you're only able to do a couple, don't lose faith. Push through. Video's getting long. We're done.